Hi, my name's Olivia and you probably know me from either my main on Twitter _Sunshine Ashton or the account I co-own on Twitter 5sauce3lets. And this video is basically me helping you guys with 1 out of 4 by giving you some tips on how they follow. I just want to say what some stuff are. So when you indirect someone, that's where you write their name without the @. So you're not tagging them in it. It's just, for example, if you're trying to indirect Luke, you'd be like, could Luke Hemmings please follow me? You wouldn't tag him in it. You wouldn't put @Luke5sauce, you just write Luke Hemmings. Or Callum Hood or Michael Clifford or 5sauce or whatever. So that's indirecting. Now mentioning is when you tag someone in it. So that's when you'd put the @. So basically I'm going to tell you now how they follow most of the time. So Luke is really, if you compare them, the easiest to get a follow from. He follows from indirects, mentions, spam, mostly spam and indirects. So he'll search his name, Luke Hemmings, or he usually looks under the indirects, Luke Hemmings, 5sauce or 5sauce spam. So what I suggest you do to get Luke's follow is you can spam him. When you spam him, make sure you include the indirect Luke Hemmings from 5sauce, and if you can, include something about the 5sauce spam. Also make sure you mention him in this, because then that will give you a better chance of him seeing it. I suggest with all spam, no matter who, just make it really cute. I would put a ton of emojis in it just to catch their eye. When Little Mix was doing a follow spray, I put lots of emojis in it and they were really cute. So that obviously caught their eye when they followed me. So just emojis or those little emoticon things, like the love heart but it's not an emoji. Any of those things that are really cute and just catch their eye. So just do that for all spam, I suggest. Who is easiest to get a follow from is usually Callum. Now Callum follows mostly from spam, also a bit from indirects. Yeah, with your spam, just make it really cute, and if you could include a joke or some really sweet comment about him, that's usually a good way to get him to notice you. Callum used to, I'm not sure if he still does, but he would look under indirects, he would search Luke Hemmings as an indirect or something, and he would follow people who, how do I say it? He would follow people who weren't trying to get his follow, so that he would follow someone who's trying to get Luke's follow, for example. He used to do that, I'm not sure if he still does though. So you could try, yeah, that's just a little tip thing. Next person who is usually the easiest is Michael. Now, Michael, he follows from spam, but you've got to spam him when he's online, because, yeah, but he's also a really big creeper, so I just spam him. Include pizzas and little video game stuff, because it's really cute and he likes those type of stuff, so if he sees that he'll probably think it's really cute and sweet and stuff. Next is Ashton. He is the hardest to get a follow from. Ashton He used to follow quite a lot from indirects. He doesn't follow from spam, but he's kind of stopped following from indirects, so he'll probably only follow through DMs, and if you meet him, like, give him your Twitter name. That goes for any of the boys. If you meet them, make sure you give them your Twitter name. Yeah, so you just need to get lots of people to DM your name to Ash. The 5 Sauce Band account, they don't usually follow. They'll probably follow people if they're talking about, like, their single or EP or something, and they usually do the follow sprees where you retweet for a follow. When they do those follow sprees, you need to retweet it, wait like about 10 seconds, and then unretweet it and retweet it again. Because when you do this, you keep getting to the top of the retweeter list, and they'll follow from that. So, but when you do it, make sure you don't retweet straight away, because they won't go onto it straight away. It'll take like a couple of minutes until they actually start following from it. So, just wait a bit and then start retweeting. I'm just really, for any of the boys, I honestly think, except for Ashton, spam all the boys. Except for Ashton and 5 Sauce account, just spam Michael, Callum and Luke, because they can follow from that. Like, they might probably just spam them, make it really cute. For anyone, get your name DM'd as much as you can, because that really ups the chances of, like, getting noticed. Just spam DMs, link DMs, just try and get your name DM'd as much as possible. Indirect a lot, like, even if you just say, oh, I wish I could wake up to a Michael Clifford follow, or just something like, hey Luke Hemmings, I'm going to the zoo, going to see some penguins or something. Just indirect them, because you never know if they're going to see it. And I'm going to say this again, if you meet them, give them your Twitter name, because if you don't, you'll be so upset, because they do follow from you giving it to them. What else? Follow sprees, all the boys will do them, but it's mainly on the 5 Sauce account. There was one more thing. Oh, you can make those tweets where it says, Michael Clifford or whatever, if I get 300 plus retweets, will you please follow me? I think that works mostly for Callum and Luke, not so much the others, but it's still a good way to help you, because if you do that and you just keep getting retweets and stuff, like, it'll keep refreshing in their mentions or their indirects or whatever. So if you do that, that's also good. But if you do that, you can't just leave it at that. You need to try and get your name down. You need to try and spam. You need to indirect. You still need to work for it. I think that's about it. So, those are my tips on getting 1 out of 4. And you really just can't give up. I mean, it's basically the best tip I can give you is to not give up, because if you give up, then they're never going to follow you. But if you keep going, one day they will. And it will happen when you least expect it. As cheesy as it sounds and as much as it's overplayed, it will happen when you least expect it. Because I got mine in the middle of the night. Luke would have followed me in the middle of the night, and I woke up to see it, and I hadn't even tweeted him or indirected him or whatever. I just woke up to it. So just never give up and just keep going at it. So if you like the video, like and subscribe, and make sure you check out Shannon's tips on how to get 1 out of 4. Bye!